So we have our annual refit done and on our way back to the bay. Leaving Carnarvon Harbour in the afternoon, hoping to be fishing just after sunset. Heading back out past Bernier Island, I spent a bit of time to have a sound around what is the spawning grounds for the pink snapper come the winter. But knowing the bulk of them should be offshore a little bit more this time of year, we headed out to the area where I had found them schools on the way down. We found our first school a little bit later than I wanted, but soon got to work.
Not what we want, but hopefully the other fish come on.
Just like when we first fished this area on our trip down from Coral Bay, our first drop was mainly trevally, but the pinkies and amberjack started to fire up soon enough.
That's what happened last time I fished this spot. Got a string of trevally and then the pink started. So they're what I call bludgers, but maybe, yeah, this one's a golden. There we go. Need them to join the party. You all good? Undersized. I think it's time to move. Looking at this. Bastard. No, that's not, no. It's only one amberjack and two pinkies. I was gonna say probably don't bait up too many more, because if we stop fishing, it's probably best we don't have a bunch of baited up hooks. Probably gonna say last amberjack. That one. Yep. There's enough there.
We fished a couple of different schools into the morning until the amberjacks and trevally started to outnumber the pinks consistently. It had been a long day before we even started fishing, driving from Coral Bay to Carnarvon in the morning, relaunching the boat, sea trials with the surveyor, getting loaded up and on our way that afternoon. So we called it a night and got a couple of hours sleep.
Yeah, I think I got you. Yeah. Yep, all clear.
In the morning we managed to scrape together a few more pinks, but pretty quickly shut down by the persistent catfish in the area.
Time to get out of here. Had our fill of these fuckers. I was going to say, now that we're moving, get ready for the best string of the spot.
Good pinky.
Yeah.
We head a little deeper to try out some lumps, hopefully get a little bit of a mix of pinks and maybe a few golds.
Two sharks and a goldband. No, it's probably been our best trip so far for sharks. Yeah. I reckon you probably do. Fuck. I just need to pick that up. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't bend down and hang on to the gaff at the same time. Ah, knew that would happen. Singers weren't attached, they were just tangled.
Fucking good drop.
Another 10 of them would be nice, but
We quickly found out the sharks were pretty thick on these lumps, so I decided to go deeper and fish some smaller marks to hopefully avoid them. To my surprise, the fish came on early. We got a few hours of a good bite in the afternoon, with the smaller marks producing some solid goldband.
fucking yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
I'll wait for you to get back down there, eh?
Yeah, so there you go, if it's going too nuts, but yeah, it's probably the better thing to do, yeah. I'll be quick. That's okay. Have I got you? Have I got your line? Yeah, I do. Let out, let it loose. Go loose, loose. Oh. lot harder. For fuck's sake. Do that 10 more times, I'll take you home. Even though I'm not the best example, even when it's all a bit chaos, still got to try and remember to be gentle with the fish. Yep, they're all good to go in the esky.
had just about enough on and we're pretty much out of ice. Being much closer to Carnarvon and Coral Bay, we shut up and started our slow fuel-saving steam back to the bay through the night. We arrived just outside South Passage just before sunrise, so we waited for a little bit of light and headed in. You always want to get more, but it was a fairly solid trip, putting a good dent in our pinky quota and maximising what we could carry with the ice we had on board. It's always a struggle through the summer, eating through the ice, trying to do the best job you can to look after the fish. As usual, thanks for watching. Only one more commercial trip before we start charters for the season, and that one turned into a bit of a nightmare. But I did get some footage of it, and I'll put that together with a bit of a review of our commercial season for the next one. Cheers, till next time.